Hey everyone, it's Ani. Welcome back to a new video. So, timestamps are linked below for your selection of your tarot reading, and it's only the selection that you're choosing, it's not the full video. And so, yeah. But if you want to hear my prologue about Ani here. Sorry I haven't been making videos for the past month or so. I've been depressed and it's been family issues and drama, and it's just me not feeling motivated simply because I've been just going through a lot of BS, and so there is that. But no worries, today's topic is going to be about what's happening for you in March, since I haven't posted for February and I wanted to continue making videos, and so anyway, so it's going to be what's in the realm of March. I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but yeah. So this is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. And pile number 1 is this card right here. It's the 9 of Cups with this Hershey's heart chocolate. And then pile number 2 is the King of Wands with this strawberry jam hard candy. And then pile number 3 is the Star card with this Hershey's Kiss candy. So yeah, feel free to pause the video and make a selection. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started with pile number 1. I'm so happy to be making videos again. Sorry, sometimes I don't know. I'm just happy to be making videos again. Whether you like them or watch them, it's okay. Pile number 1, if you chose this Hershey's Kiss, this is your selection. So for your energy check, we have the 9 of Cups, and that's talking about getting a wish fulfillment and having your dreams happen. You're not getting a new beginning, so this could be like, get some more cards. The 3 of Pentacles is talking about collaboration, and the 8 of Wands is talking about things happening very quickly. So it looks like you are collaborating with someone on a dream. So you could be possibly revisiting an old dream that you may have had or that you possibly might have wanted, and it's returning to this dream because now you're getting support and things are happening more quickly, and there is this will to make this happen because you're kind of in a situation that's been going on for a while. But yeah, so if that is your current energy, let's go ahead and see what's in store for you this March. What is happening in March for my Onotarians? Okay. So we have a bit of disappointment that's been happening. Hold on, I'll lay out all the cards and then talk about them. It looks like it's not gonna fit all the way in the frame, so I guess I will talk about them as we get to them. Okay, so you're not feeling very disappointed. So I think you're moving past that. You're kind of juggling between work and possibly relationships. I think this is work and being self-employed, or possibly trying to reinvent yourself, and you're trying to do that. You want communication to happen, and that's going to be happening. You're not feeling indecisive. You're enjoying your alone time. Like, you're finally stepping into your power of, yes, this is who I am, this is what's going on with me, and I definitely feel as though I know some of you might be wanting love and you want that romance, but it's currently not the energy that we're having right now, where I'm focusing on my career, I'm focusing on building things, I'm trying to focus on my hobbies and my interests and being okay single. And that's kind of what I'm getting, where you're actually starting to enjoy that. But then we have the Magician in reverse, so there's some pessimism to all of this, where there's negative thoughts and fears that's been happening, and that's going to come to fruition simply because the world is not a nice place. I'm sorry to say that, but it's sometimes a grimacing place and obstacles, but try not to be so hard on yourself, because everything happens for a reason. And we have this balance of gift giving, and I also see, kind of funny enough, I haven't used this tarot deck in a while, but this person is holding a gift in their hand. So Valentine's Day has just happened, so someone might be giving you a Valentine's Day gift, someone might be giving you a gift or an offer, and it's a bit balanced now, and you're not having to feel as though you're lacking in any way. And then we have the Hermit card, which is talking about reflecting on yourself, and this could be reflecting on your finances, about the direction you want your life to go, and you're reflecting about kind of where you've been going in life and what's been going on, and who you want to have still in your life, and if you want to continue down this path or not. And we have the Empress card in reverse. This is talking about lack of abundance and probably fertility. So if you're wanting to have a child, that might be a good sign for you, because you're not going to have a child. And if you're into intimacy and in that aspect of realm of activities, there's no need to worry there, because you won't be fertile to have that happen. So that's a good sign. But on some other aspects, there is this lack that I'm also getting in some people, that you're not feeling creative, you're kind of feeling down in the mucks, similar to how I've been. So Ani understands completely what you've been going through, so no worries for that. Ani's here to kiss your boo-boos away. And then we have the Moon, and so this is secrets and lies and illusions that are kind of the veil that's been happening is being lifted off, and you're kind of seeing people for who they truly are. And I think that's kind of where this Magician, I kind of get this backstabby energy, kind of, which is not fully the Seven of Swords. Sorry, but yeah, I kind of sense that someone kind of is keeping secrets, and you're kind of being left in the dark, and that kind of was going on, and that's kind of not happening anymore, because you've decided to just go your own way and reflect on the situation and how to improve yourself, and just move on from this illusion that people want to believe in, and this manipulation and the lies and secrecy. You just decided to say, I'm going to cut cords, and I'm just going to, move on. So whatever has been happening in this shadow work, it's going to be revealed to you. So that's for your tarot selection. Let's go ahead and get some advice from the oracles. I know some of you may like hearing me or seeing me shuffle, so I'm gonna try to do that here on camera. You can fast forward if you don't want to see the shuffling. advice from the oracle. I'm gonna do all the shuffling now, so I might not link down the shuffling part, but and just skip to the reading. But for now, we're just gonna leave it as it is. And once again, it's not going to fit all the way on frame, but that's okay because Ani will do her best to show you the cards as we talk about them. Some zodiac confirmations if you want to do that. Or if you just like zodiac signs and confirmations and saying, yes, that's my zodiac sign. Ani's with it. Just time frames of. Okay, that's way too many. Okay, let's dive into this interpretation. So, thankfully, all your cards are right side up. So, we have a time to walk alone. So, as I was saying, you're going to be spending a lot of time alone this March. You're going to be reflecting on kind of who you want to be, where you want to go. And then we have threefold protection. So anybody who's wanting to do you harm, like I was saying, there's someone who's like wanting to betray you, trying to steal and do all this magic. It's like, it's not gonna work. Just so you know, love, you're protected. Your spirit guides, your ancestors, whoever you believe in, your deities, they're here to protect you and they're here with you because you were born with a gift. You see this girl with an egg, and it kind of talks about being reborn. And I kind of see that in the month for you. Oh, sadly enough, there is one card that's upside down, which is the beauty of age. And I think this is kind of you feeling insecure and lacking confidence in yourself and lacking kind of, am I beautiful? Am I not? This could be due to weight issues. You might be trying to lose weight or gain weight. This could be about your appearance, probably getting older and being less attractive because of your age, and you're kind of just in this limbo land of love, and you're just like, I don't really feel attractive, but I know I have all this going for me. And then we also have find a place to withdraw to. So this could be very similar to being attacked and like mentally not being there, because you are psychic, you are telepathic, however you want to describe yourself is completely okay. I just want to reaffirm and confirm that yes, you are going through this, and it's okay to feel as though people can hear your thoughts, or you can hear people's thoughts, because I go through the same situation as well. And it can be a little bit turbulent at times being around a large group of people, or just being around people who are not supportive of what you are or how you describe yourself or kind of your lifestyle. And so possibly withdrawing to nature, or for me, I personally enjoy water, or you could do a bonfire, or you could because summer is right around the corner. Well, actually, no, there's spring. I'm so sorry. I'm skipping over spring. It's kind of, spring is there, but who cares about spring? Really, honestly. But those of you who are born in the springtime, Tauruses, Geminis, and I think possibly Aries. Yeah. And we have our Pisces, fellow Pisces that are happening birthdays. So don't want to skip over you guys or people. But yeah. And I just wanted to note that I was kind of getting some water energy, like extra confirmation. So probably taking cleansing showers, and just washing away all the muck and everything for you, and possibly just being out with the wind and speaking your desires to the world, and having that come to fruition as well. And so there's possibly that as well. For zodiac confirmations, we have Scorpio, light of insight, and full moon. We have Scorpio again in new moon. So Scorpio might be your zodiac sign. You might be dealing with a Scorpio, but Scorpio season, which is in November and late October, I believe, could be possibly significant for you. I also got Pisces, and so Pisces could be your zodiac sign or theirs, or yeah. And it looks like full moons are significant for you, so possibly manifesting or doing any work during a full moon could be really helpful for you. And so this was intuition, roots, lights of insight. So this is kind of dealing with your intuition and your inner knowing, and kind of seeing people for who they truly are, and believe people when they show you who they really are, because they're not going to change. Don't try to change people. Don't try to have them be a project of you trying to fix them. They're just going to be who they are. So let's just leave it at that. And then we are Wild Unknown tarot cards. We have the Sword, which is kind of interesting because we have the duality of the sun, the sunset, the moon, which is in the middle, which is talking about intuition. It's kind of what I'm getting again. And then the Sword talking about clarity and like fighting and like being aggressive, and like you're going to be on the offense of what you want, and being now actually pursuing what it is what you want, and kind of have this duality of life where it's light and dark, and so trying to possibly not be so focused on the negative aspects of life. And then we have this lightning, which is kind of giving me this flash of instance and things happening suddenly for you. It's just like all starts happening, and you're just kind of, I don't know how to process this. This is just so sudden, and it can be a bit difficult for you. So probably taking some downtime or trying to find that space in order for you to get that clarity. And then we have the Temple, which is like, kind of where I see that retreating and finding that place to find that harmony and calmness, tranquility. And we see this pyramid for this, and feeling balanced, and nature, and yeah, that's kind of where I'm seeing that. So find a way to balance yourself and the rays of light. And then we have the Bridge, which is like taking someone's hand and allowing them to help you and guide you to the next moment. And I see this rainbow, and it could be like LGBTQ plus, so you could be dealing with somebody of the same gender, or not necessarily, but you're going to be possibly having a mentor or someone, and just taking that leap of faith. And I think overall you'll be pretty satisfied in March, and there's nothing too wild happening for you, and it looks, for the most part, try to stay away from that negativity. And like, I don't mean to be polarizing with views of negativity and being positive, but sometimes it's just, for the lack of better words, and just to be clear about what's going on, it's just try to be a bit more optimistic than pessimistic, and about what's going on. And also it could be vice versa. Sometimes you could be too optimistic and you need to be pessimistic and need to be a little bit more realistic in your goals and what you're trying to achieve. And make sure you're staying hydrated and you're drinking water and you're not being arrogant and you're not feeling full of yourself. And yeah. And so that's all I have for you, pile one. There might be some messages in some other videos. If you want to click on them, go ahead and do that. But I'm gonna see you in my next video. And yeah. I'm gonna clean up. As I'm cleaning up, Ani's gonna spill some tea. It's just, I can relate to the whole people lying to you and keeping secrets. Because that's what I'm currently going through, where it's like I feel paranoid, but then at the same time I'm not feeling paranoid. I have to validate myself of, no, this is what's going on. This isn't all just in my head. Yeah, so just, you don't need external validation in order for you to be heard, or that your emotions are valid, or what's going on or whatnot, you know. Just know that it's happening for you, and yeah. Okay, pile two. You chose this strawberry candy. You're kind of a hardball, so you could be not easy to get to know. You might have a hard shell. You might be jammy in the center, so it's kind of, I have this exterior, you have to like, takes time to get to know me, and it just, that's kind of what I'm getting with this strawberry jammy candy. So that could be. So your energy check-in is the King of Wands, the Six of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. So you're going to be dealing with your finances a lot, or career-wise, tangible world. So it looks like you're dealing with a fire sign, so Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, so that could be some confirmations, but they're really passionate about you, enthusiastic, and it's just this hot, heavy romance that's happening where they're just wanting to woo you and you're kind of swept up. But you're going to be moving on from this person who was really attractive, very charismatic, and just confident in themselves, because I see you traveling with somebody else and you're just leaving this person behind. Or it could be possibly that you're leaving with this person. That could be also the situation where you could be moving together with them and things are happening. But I kind of doubt that situation. I see that you're going to be juggling between your career, your self-employment, your hobbies, your lifestyle, friends. Like, you're just going to be busy doing multiple aspects of your life. And then someone is going to be giving you treasure, and they're going to be like, you're obtaining wealth finally this month of March. The hard work that you've been putting in is happening. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started with your month of March, my Onotarians. What is happening in the month of March, my Onotarians? Okay, so this month of March, I see you kind of going through a heartbreak recently. So I think there's that passionate person, and like that person that you're trying to move on from, Or I think it's just like you're in a third party situation that's been going on and it's been a bit difficult for you. And it's been quite painful, whether you want to admit it or not, or you're just, okay, some of you might have truly moved on and you don't care about this person anymore, but some of you are dealing with this heartbreak, and it's okay to be sad. It's okay to feel upset. And yeah. But know that there's another person coming in, because that's kind of the energy that I was getting. So you might have multiple suitors wanting to court you and be with you, because I see this person wanting to come in with their cup of love, but you're pessimistic about the whole situation and idea of love, of what you're doing. It's kind of, no, I've just been burned by too many people, I don't want to do this, and you're just pessimistic about the whole situation. And you're not feeling quite accomplished with your life, where it's like, I've just been going through these cycles and one bad situation after another, and I'm kind of stuck in this, this inability to move forward. And it's not necessarily the Chariot, because it's the world talking about like feeling success in the world and recognition. But I think you might not be getting the recognition that you would like to have, but you're starting to see it slightly. Or like you're not satisfied completely with the accomplishments that you've had. Like, you are still accomplishing your life, but it's not entirely where you want it to be, which is okay. And then we have the Seven of Cups, which is talking about like you might have this perception that you have all these options, but in reality you don't have all these options. It's kind of, no, I have this one single option and I only want to do that, focus on that one project that I want to work on, and just deal with that. And then I see that this person is really unstable. So this person that's coming in could like be hot and cold with you. They're not fully entirely set on being with you, and that. And they just might not be reliable, or the person you might not want to be with. So yeah. And then we have the Death card in reverse, and this is talking about feeling, this is kind of reminding me of the World card, where you're not moving forward, you're stagnant, and you're not transforming, and you just want things to transform, you want things to change, but you're just stuck in this hard place, and it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time, cutie pie. Just like, yeah. And you're gonna feel victorious again. You're going to feel success as you keep moving forward, and you're just being patient and allowing things to happen. And there's like this wake-up call, or like this could also be a resurrection. Like this could be that ex. I kind of saw this person coming back, where it's like, oh, I messed up and I want to come back, and it's going to be your choice whether you take them back or not. And Ani doesn't want to tell you how to live your life, because you can do you, boo. It's all good. If you want to take them back and get in between the sheets and do that whole situation all over again, it's completely okay. But just know that they're an ex and they broke up with you for a reason. There's a reason why this relationship isn't working out. It's not because of them or you. It's not meant to be. Stop trying to force situations that aren't supposed to happen, basically. Just leave it alone. Just allow it to happen. And so yeah. And yeah, so I kind of see this person coming back, and you're like, you're not hearing this wake-up call. So it could be that situation, or this wake-up call that you're not hearing, where it's believe people for at face value. If they're showing you and you're seeing a certain way of who they are, then believe them. And yeah. And so that's what I see there for your tarot. Let's go ahead and get some oracle cards to do that. Just extra confirmation of zodiac sign, you know, the whole shebang. Shebang. Sorry. Oh, sorry. You might. I just see you possibly just getting it on in March. And you can skip this part if you just want to get to your reading, but okay. So we have sunlight after darkness in reverse. So it seems as though this is your pessimistic side coming out full on. I definitely see that you're just going through just one situation after the other. And let me tell you, we all choose our problems, and you have to choose your problems wisely. Sometimes the people that we trust should not be the people that we trust, and it's just sometimes you are the one who knows what's best for you, and asking other people is not the best situation. Time to restore. So you might be needing some rest, some self-care and relaxation. So this could be, you might be sleeping a bit more, taking naps. You could be just needing to recuperate a bit more. Follow the signs. So there will be like intuitive moments that you could tell with people that, oh, this person isn't a good fit for me, or they're not really being honest with me. And so I see that your intuition is going to be a bit more heightened, and you're going to get more clarity, and you're not going to be able, like, people who wronged you in the past are not going to get the upper hand again, because you know the signs, you know what's happening and everything what's going on. We have tea ceremony in reverse. So this could be, you might be dehydrated, you might not be drinking enough liquids. So maybe drink some water, some tea, some soda, pop, whatever it is that you like to drink. start drinking that. I know you might be fixated on goals and what you're doing, but sometimes it's not the best situation to be in and what you should be doing. So you might want to just be more relaxed, because I see, like, for me, when I drink tea or coffee, I feel very calm. I feel warm. It's like a warm hug for me, and I just really enjoy it. And I think, like, you're lacking that sense of calmness, that sense of peace, and yeah. And we have threshold in reverse as well. This could be just like you're feeling like you're stuck in the past, and it's just reliving situations, replaying moments, and what could I have done differently? How could this happened to me? Why is this going on in my life? And just dealing with that situation, and it's dealing with that. And it's okay to feel upset and what's going on, but try to move past this and get to a place where it's not so like, I think that's where that instability is coming from, and you're kind of needing to do that with yourself and feeling stagnant and stuck. And I think you're not entirely listening to your intuition and your spirit guides, and it's just, I know you want to have your way, but sometimes it's best to listen to them. Sometimes you'll have to learn the hard way to do that. So we have Leo in full moon, we have Virgo in full moon, and Cancer in new moon. So similar to pile 1 if you want to check it out, but I don't really see too much in common, but there could be other videos that you might want to watch. And full moon is especially going to be important for you. So you could be a Leo dealing with a Leo, or you could be a Virgo dealing with a Virgo, or have these placements in your astrology chart in Cancer. So it could be dealing with Cancer as well, or you might be a Cancer. And then for your wild unknown cards, I have the Warrior, I have the Mask, and then we have Gnosis. So the Warrior, I see this snake, and it's kind of giving me this, I have this idea of rebirth and rejuvenation and healing with a snake, but I also kind of get the interpretation that there are snakes around you, and they're like trying to suffocate you. And that's kind of what I'm getting. And like, you have to use your third eye to see beyond these snakes and clear your way in like this rainbow path. And it's like, even though these snakes want to entrap you and wrap you into their and constrain you, you kind of have to see through all that. And you are a diamond. Diamonds are made for pressure. You have this ring, so if you're wanting to get booed up and be in a relationship, that is a real possibility for you. So yeah, I see this mask as well. So people could be wearing masks around you, and they might not be so, like, there's this duality. This could be also internally that you see with people, and it's just, I'm not excited to be around people. I think that's where this pessimism comes from, where it's, I don't really want to deal with all of that. You could be also wearing a mask, and just dealing with all of it is the whole situation. And so, yeah. Then we have Gnosis. I don't know what this card is. I don't do the whole bring the book out. I just do it purely on intuition, and I get images, and I do it based off symbology. So if you want someone who reads by the book and gives you that, there's all that. But Ani is purely primal, and she just does it based off of her gut intuition. So this is Gnosis, and so I think this is with dealing with geometric shapes, dealing with like deities and the divine being in you, and like I can see like you just breaking bonds and like using geometric shapes, and mathematically you could be pursuing something in math or science. You're just highly elevated and more divine than most people realize, and you're a bit more sensitive, and sometimes people will tease you and make fun of you simply because you are more sensitive to people and their needs and everything. And yeah, that's completely okay to be sensitive. To don't let that be, just because they're teasing you, don't let them like make fun of you. Like they're gonna make fun of you, but just don't take it seriously, and just know that people are going to be people. And yeah, and I just definitely see this rainbow throughout all of these cards. So definitely could be in the LGBTQ plus community, or you could just be on the like non-binary side. But I also see the spectrum, like things opening up for you. So like after rain and like just a downpour, the sun comes out, and like there's the rainbow, and so it's just reflecting the light in the sky. And so try to be a bit more optimistic and see the beautiful ways the light comes down onto us in that the shining world. And yeah, but that's all I have for you, pile 2, my Anotarians. Like, subscribe below. You don't have to. I'm trying to get 100 subscribers. So if you know any friends or people, please let them know, and I will be more than happy to do that thing. But yeah, I'm gonna clean up and do a little rant about my life, and yeah. Ani is doing better. I'm glad that I actually got myself to film this video, because I have not been in the greatest headspace for the past while. I've just been, YouTubers and people just in general start to get depressed, and I can relate to you even if you're not a YouTuber. I understand bed rotting and wanting to stay in bed and not wanting to get up, and just I've gone through that phase in my life. I've been through it all. Now I make YouTube and I create content. I just started creating art, and I let that fuel me. And now I'm not so depressed, because I know the direction I want my life to go in. I'm working on my tarot readings. I'm working towards being monetized. I'm working on my business, and just actually sticking to my word of what it is that I want to do in my life. Like, I went to the gym every single day for 3 months, which is quite an accomplishment for me. So it's like sticking to a plan or something that you said you were going to do, and just following through. And it's just repeatedly, you said you were going to do this, you need to follow through, despite how hard it is. Despite the upheaval, the problems, and everything, you're just going to keep moving to the beat of your own drum and just allow that to happen. And so, yeah. Okay, pile 3, my Anotarians. If you chose this kiss card, oh, that's so funny. Okay. But if you chose this Hershey's kiss, someone could be kissing you. You might get a kiss card, so Valentine's Day just happens that you could have got coupons or something, so that could have happened. But your currently energy check-in is the Star, King of Cups. We have the 6 of Cups, and we have the Moon. So we have secrets and lies. Like, we have this illusions happening, and like, but you also have this Star card, which is talking about your wish fulfillment and your love and just your dreams coming true. But at the same time, like, this person is giving you all this love. So I think this person is hiding secrets from you, and they're not really your soulmate, because the 6 of Cups is in reverse. And they're just like lying to you and manipulating you, and they're not being fully honest with you, even despite that you think they're your soulmate and like they're giving you this and they love you and everything, just something about it just seems off. So there's this energy of what it appears to be is not actually what it is. And so just be careful of that. This could also just be that you might be secretive or you might be hiding your relationship because of people. You want people to find out. So it could be on that more positive side. But for the most part, I see this person as kind of being shady. So just be cautious. That is resonating with you. Let's go ahead and get into your energy check-in. I mean, your tarot cards. Sorry, I had to take a deep breath out. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords in reverse. So someone is trying to get secrets from you. They're trying to pry into your life about what's going on. See, this is where I kind of see that person wearing a mask and they just are trying to get information about you and trying to sweet talk you. But I see that you're balancing something. So this could be juggling your career, your finances, people, hobbies, just juggling aspects of your life. This could be even children, this could be your family, this could be friends, just extracurricular activities, just other things you're doing outside of your current, and just balancing that. So interestingly enough, I had the Empress and the Emperor coming out together, which is so surprising for me. So the Empress is talking about abundance, fertility, and just creativity, and it being in reverse. So those of you who are not wanting to have children, this is a good sign because you are not fertile. You will not have children. So congratulations if you're not wanting to have children. But I'm sorry if you want to have children. I'm sorry, you might have to just wait a while, or I don't know, keep trying, do some other stuff. But yeah. And then there's this like lack mentality where it's kind of, oh, I'm feeling pessimistic and just I'm not super creative and just not energized. I think it's because you're just dealing with addictions. So this could be like, oh, I want this to happen, but not taking action on it, or just being attracted to a certain type of people or mentality or personality or attitude. Like you're just kind of caught up in your own addictions, which could be bed rotting. This could be watching YouTube videos. Hi, Ani, not upset that you're watching her video, but please also go out there and get your stuff together and get work done. But this could be just kind of just allowing the addictions happening. This could be smoking, drinking, just anything you're doing in excess, and that's kind of coming out. Yeah, it's doing it a little bit too much. Then I have the Emperor card. So you might, okay, funny. You are going to meet your soulmate, but you're not in the place to meet your soulmate because you're in this lack mentality. This could be dealing with your finances or your view of love and who you're this could be even who you're attracted to. So the person that you're attracted to could not be this person. Like your soulmate is someone you might not be attracted to. And so that's why it's kind of a bit hard, because it's this person is stable, they have everything that you want, they match your energy, they're the emperor to your empress, your king basically, but you're just not in the right headspace for them. And so like I see like there's that interpretation that I have, and I think it's just because you just are pessimistic about the world. You're like, you kind of feel as though the world is conspiring against you, and it's just not the person. It's just, there's no way this could be happening, and it's just, yeah. And it could be a bit difficult, but I also see that they are, like, there's this exchange. They're going to make you feel a certain way. They're going to be making you feel as though you're a child, and you're like, it's kind of interesting because a lot of love happens from our childhood, because that's where we see and receive love, and we understand how we want to be loved in that way. And so that could be like why there's like a mismatch, because you might have dealt with trauma and abuse, and you could be dealing with that, and that's why like they are your soulmate. You're going to be happy, you're going to be reminiscing with them, might relate on a lot of aspects, but they just might not be your type. That's all. And then those of you who are in a committed relationship, it's just ignore all of that, and it could be something completely different, but I'm not getting that for this collective right now. And I once again see like the 9 of Cups in reverse, so be careful what you wish for, because that addiction might happen. It's just, you're not seeing things clearly. The Hangman in reverse, which is like talking about surrendering to the universe and allowing things to happen, but it's like, I don't trust the universe. The universe has been against me. They have been hurting me. I just am not ready. I'm not prepared for the next battle ahead of me, and you're freeing yourself from this mental obsession that you might have had with someone, or some like a certain aspect or outcome that you're getting out of. But I kind of see this pessimism though, where it's like the universe is conspiring against me. I don't, be careful what I wish for. This might happen, and it's just not working out. And so I think it's like going to be a roller coaster for March for you. March is, you're gonna have your ups, you're gonna have your downs. You're just going to like just keep going through one hurdle after another, and just going through the battle, and just, yeah, it's kind of been rough for you. I'm so sorry, but understand that you're going to be freeing yourself from your obsessions and your current thought process. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get some extra advice from the oracle cards. And yeah. see the golden moment in reverse. So like you just feel not too excited. Like you don't feel very excited about what you're doing. I think it's kind of like where that lack mentality is coming from, where it's just one situation after another. But sharing your wisdom, like you're going to gain a lot of experience, knowledge. I was like mixing wisdom and knowledge together. But you're going to be like gaining a lot of wisdom and experience from what you're going through. And then you're going to be coming of age, and like you're just like feeling this refinement and not needing that external validation anymore. It's just, I'm just going to be myself, I'm just going to do this, and that's how it's going to be. And we have acceptance in reverse, because oh, that's so funny, because as I was saying that, like you're kind of still in not accepting what's going on, where it's like there's this aspect of refusal of what's going on. And yeah. I think it's a little bit of a hard pill to swallow, and like it's why you're not accepting it. Then we have the creative light in reverse. And I think it's just like you've just been so down and you're not feeling super creative, and you're just wanting to blame the world about what's going on with you. So don't worry, things will get better though. March might be, like I said, March is going to be a bit of an ups and downs for you. You're going to have your high moments, you're going to have your low moments, and you're going to just learn that to find the joy and beauty in the hard moments as well. We have Aries, we have Libra, and then we have Capricorn as well. So full moon is also going to be important for you. So you could be doing your manifesting, or anything during the full moon will be helpful for you. So for your wild unknown cards, we have the Storm, we have the Bridge, and we have the Mountain. So the Storm, I kind of see this as a tower moment, and it's a possibility that a tower moment could happen. And just things crumbling, crashing, and I think that's what you're afraid of, and that's why you're so pessimistic, and it just allow it to fall apart. Just allow things to happen for the way it is. And just amidst all this chaos, it's okay, because we're going to come out on the other side. Someone's going to help you. Someone's going to reconnect. Your friends are going to be there to support you. They're going to offer some help, some guidance, and they're just going to reach out to you. There's a mountain where it's like, I feel all this up hurdles and just closing her off, and it's just like, I'm in the center of all of this and being impenetrable and just being a rock and being fierce, and just know that you got this. And yeah. We have all of that, and just know that you're going to be okay. But yeah, that's all I have for you, Pile 3. I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers, so if you want to like, comment, or share this video with somebody else, please do, because it helps the channel quite a lot, and it's free. And it's okay, you don't have to, you could just do whatever. But yeah, that's all I have for you, and that's all that's happening for you right now in March. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.